Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My A-spoon going, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm Deion Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it. They should have cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died but fed millions. With soul food flow that stock my bare kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a play that they ain't illustrated.
Today, from Seattle, Washington, it's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seattle Seahawks taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That was sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. The end result, 21 yards.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and it's second down. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll run for it, McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Dancing to his left. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Touchdown, Falcons! Justin Jefferson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this,
on 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that nothing lead.
of course they will.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 1 rushing touchdown, yes, but look at the rushing yards. He was up near 200.
The one phrase I'd use to describe that performance, he carved up that defense.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. Walker now on 1st and 10. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or had they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Geno. Looking middle, and that's complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Colby Parkinson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2nd and 11. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. Justin Jefferson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that, can they retaliate?
Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From the 6. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time,
security eluded it. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. McCaffrey. Touchdown, Falcons. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Butker on for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. They'll run the jet sweep with Atwell. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll try for the first with Walker. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And Walker's somebody who just impresses you every time he steps on the field. He's a guy who was the Walter Camp and Doak Walker Award winner his final collegiate season behind a 1,600-yard campaign. 300 carries or more, that would be unexpected in his first season in the NFL.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Smith. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. The Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Back to throw, Smith. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. We're in the 2nd quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Being chased out left. Able to slither by. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. And, Charles, it's not very often an elite back becomes available. They jumped on him. I think they were smart to do so.
I agree, and we hear so often about how the running back position is devalued. But when you have a chance to get one of the truly best, top of his game, you go out and get him.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons take a 3-touchdown lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime.
Butker now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
They go play action here on first down. Out to his left. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Steps away to his left. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Looking to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Justin Jefferson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Boy, I mean, at this point, what more do we say here? I got nothing.
And, you know, so many people talk all the time about having announcer-less games, and they want that. This could be a candidate.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Starting the 2nd half with a run by McCaffrey. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down. The partner is still in the 3rd quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the 4th quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 1. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shred.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the...
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
Looking deep for Adams. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Injuries got to McCaffrey again in 2021. He's played just 10 games since his historic 2019 season. He's been averaging well over 100 yards per game when he's out there, though. And fans of the game are hoping this is the year he gets back to a full season of work.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
And he coughed it up. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Seahawks have recovered. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still...
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 105 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love it. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And this... They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. And now they're in the hurry-up. 2nd and 4. Flush to his right. And this one complete to Smith. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They'll look to throw now on first down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 41 yards. And the Falcons are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said.
Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. They'll try and burn and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. At this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. He wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for Atlanta, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody.
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, hope y'all can SWE. Cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Can I make